Hey guys, so I absolutely love Chicago. Like, I have family that lives in Chicago. My brother lives in Chicago. It's a really fun place to go. And I've been there several times, but with wheelchairs, their sidewalks aren't very wheelchair friendly. They're kind of narrow. So when I always go there to like visit my uncle or like my brother or something, we would like take the train. But the last time we went to Chicago, my brother went was in a um the Chicago Marathon. So, and it was downtown Chicago. So there was a bunch of people, and we had to like go on the sidewalks, and it was just I just felt really crammed with my wheelchair, and I feel like I absolutely love Chicago, but it's not very. They don't make the sidewalks very wheelchair friendly, and I that's one um, problem that my friend Alex, she lives in Chicago, and she said that that's the worst part about living in Chicago with a disability is like the sidewalks are narrow, and like the people don't really like notice that you're trying to get through, even though you try to like say excuse me, they kind of just ignore you. But yeah, Chicago's an amazing place. I've been there a lot of times to like see like shows and visit family, and it's awesome, but it's a very crowded place for wheelchairs. And that's how I feel about New York too. I've never been there, but I would love to go. But I've heard feedback from people that have gone in wheelchairs, and they said that New York is kind of like Chicago. Like, it's not a really wheelchair friendly. Like, the sidewalks are not wheelchair accessible. It's very crowded. People just aren't very respectful to people in wheelchairs, and it's very, very hard to like get on the square for people with wheelchairs. It's crowded all the time. Um, but like I said, I love Chicago, but it's very, very difficult to get my wheelchair um, through like a bunch of people. And even though I like say excuse me like 1,000 times, it's almost like the people ignore what people are saying in wheelchairs, and that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. If like, and people with disabilities are always polite when they're trying to get through somewhere, and all the time with people, and people just, I feel like in Chicago and New York, people just kind of make you feel like you're invisible, and um, that's not okay, because my brother or my uncle or my cousins, they would never do that to me, and um, they would make sure that people would make room for me, and like tell them like I did before to like be respectful. around people with disabilities, because it's very, very frustrating when you're trying to navigate your wheelchair like downtown Chicago, and people just ignore that your wheelchair is right there, and you're constantly being like, excuse me, can you scoot over please, and they just kind of ignore what you're saying. So I feel like people in Chicago need to be like more respectful to people with disabilities, and just be aware of their surroundings. And like I said, I absolutely love Chicago. Like, I would love to go see like Wicked or like The Lion King in Chicago. That's like my dream. But it's just like the people there sometimes just don't know how to like respect people with disabilities, and they kind of just ignore that you're trying to get through, and that's the frustrating part. And I feel like people just need to be more aware. And same with New York. Like, people with disabilities love New York, but it's not. It's kind of sad because it's not wheelchair friendly, and I feel like they should make New York more friendly for people with disabilities, because we would like to see Times Square. We would like to just like see the World Trade Center, all those types of things. But it's hard for people with disabilities to go to New York because it's not really wheelchair friendly. And the people there I've heard that are there are just like rude and like kind of like inconsiderate with people with disabilities, and they kind of think about themselves, and once again they're not thinking about the people that are around them. So that's why I've never gone to New York, because just like the people, and it's like a very tight place for people with wheelchairs. So, but that New York is definitely a place on my bucket list that I would love to go. See the World Trade Center, see Times Square, all the things. But I don't think that's gonna happen, obviously, because, like I said, New York isn't very wheelchair friendly, and I feel like they should make it wheelchair friendly, because people with disabilities want to like enjoy the like atmosphere of New York and the things to do in New York. Like, go on Times Square, go to the World Trade Center, just walk around, like see the shops and the cool buildings and stuff. But like I said, New York is a very tight place, so it's not very easy for people with disabilities. But yeah, and I'm very, very thankful that I have family in Chicago that I can visit. Like I said, if I ever go there again, I would love to go see like a show like The Lion King or Wicked, and like take the train and just go around the city, especially at night, and see like the lights and whatnot. Because Chicago is a really cool place, and I just love Chicago in general. I went to Chicago for a day trip with some of my girlfriends one year, and we just walked around. We went shopping. We have lunch. It was around Christmas time, so we saw like the Christmas lights, and it was really fun. And it was really cold, but it was fun. And again, I just like enjoy just seeing like downtown Chicago when it's Christmas time, because all the lights are up and it's so pretty down there. Yeah, I would love to take a road trip to Chicago, because I have a really good. Not only does my brother live there, but one of my good girlfriends that I went to like junior high school with, she moved there, and I would love to like go visit her and just catch up with her. So that's my take on Chicago and New York. They're both amazing places, don't get me wrong, but just navigating with wheelchairs can be a little bit difficult, and so yeah. So hit the like button if you like this video, and comment below if you have any questions on like what places I've been to in Chicago, and or what places I would like to go in Chicago, or like where I've gone when I've been to Chicago, like what places did I go to, what like restaurants. They have really good Chicago style pizza in Chicago. That's what they're known for. It's amazing. So check it out, guys, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye.